What's going on, AHA family? Chris James here. Today I decided to do this little video outside because number one, it's nice. It's really, really nice outside. And I just been thinking, and some of you guys know that I've been working on my garden lately. So that's something I started quite a few years ago. I started my garden maybe back in 2020, and I let it go for a couple of years. After the first year, I wouldn't call my first year a failure. We got fruit and everything like that, but it was, a lot of stuff kind of died, and I really wanted to try a different method. But that's not even what I'm talking about today. But kind of the inspiration for what I'm talking about, it comes from my experience with the gardening. And one of the things that I've noticed is I've been doing my best not to like use all of my seeds all at once for various reasons, but mainly because I want to give the soil some time to mature, and I don't want to be putting my seeds in the soil expecting one particular result or outcome without having any type of like knowledge or understanding. So what I've been doing is I'll germinate I'll germinate like 20 seeds at a time, different varieties of food, and I'll put them in pots. I've got some in pots. There's a pot behind me. I've got some down on the floor here. I'll put some directly in the earth. I'll put some in the garden. And I'm just looking to see like how the seeds respond to the different environments. And it's funny because what I'm noticing is a lot of my seeds that are on my patio, not necessarily in the earth, they're just in pots, they're getting eaten, right? So I guess the local wildlife, whether it's a bug or a lizard or a bird, I don't know what it is. I built a cage, but it got through the cage, so I'm assuming it's like a lizard. And they're eating the seedlings, and I'm assuming they're eating the seedlings because, they're really nutritional. But it also could be because nature has a way of self-correcting. And maybe nature views the seed growing in this pot as like a bad thing. It's not supposed to be growing there. And so it kind of attacks it, and it self-corrects. So that causes me to have to do something to stop nature from being able to do what it does. But it just got me thinking about our wellness journey and how sometimes we try to skip steps. We'll have a particular outcome in mind, and we'll just want to go straight to the outcome. You know what I mean? And I can understand it. It can be very exciting, especially on a channel. You get to see a lot of people. You get to see their outcomes. You get to see like what they've accomplished. And you want to have that same experience. But with working with these seeds, it's just reminding me that you don't get to just go from 0 to 100. You don't get to just skip all the steps in between. It's very important to go through the trials and tribulations that you experience getting to where you want to go. It's vital. As a matter of fact, I think it would be detrimental to us, not just on our wellness journey, but holistically, if we were able to just choose an outcome and instantly get there. And why? It's simple. The obstacles that are in your way, the obstacles that are between point A and point Z or whatever, these obstacles temper you. These are the things that help you not only get to where you want to be, but also maintain that position. Because it's very easy to just do something simple, like let's say weight loss surgery. I'm saying simple because it's basically you go in one day, you come out, you've got the operation. It's all done in 24 hours, and then of course you have your period of time where you're gonna drop the weight, but the majority of work is done in 24 hours, right? And what I find is that if you haven't built the mentality that, let's say you want to be 180 pounds and you're 380 pounds, right? And you haven't built that 180 pound mentality, then maintaining the 180 pounds is going to be vastly more difficult for you than if you would have struggled to get there. A lot of us look at the struggle as a bad thing, and it can feel really overwhelming at times. But I've always had to look at the big picture of life. And it's really about taking an obstacle and just completely owning it, like owning the entire process. You know, there may be that initial moment where you're like, you want to break down and cry, or you want to give up, and you push through it. And guess what? You just leveled up a little bit. And then you get to a place where you're like, okay, how can I be intentional about, you know, overcoming this obstacle? What are some tools I could use? How can I ace this? How can I study? How can I prepare? How can I do things better, be more efficient so that this obstacle becomes minuscule to me? And that process, that learning process, that experience that you have is what tempers you. So that now, once you get to your outcome in life, whatever that is, 180 pounds, you have the tools that you need to maintain it because you've been practicing it the entire time. And I'm so grateful for this mindset and the fact that I applied it to my garden because think about it. What if I would have germinated all my seeds all at one time? Some of my seeds are really expensive because I'm very into like heirloom seeds. And, you know, I might be spending $20 for one seed, right? I've got some really old seeds, and you know, and then just imagine you germinate all the seeds, you got them going, they're in their pots, they got the worm castings, they got the good soil, they got the water. Bro, I'm doing everything right. And they're growing well. And then a lizard comes one day, or a bird comes one day, or a squirrel comes one day and eats all of them. And now they're all gone. And had I just took the time to experiment, test the waters a little bit, learn a little bit, gain a little experience, then I could have come better prepared. And I just think that's so valuable, you know? So I want you guys to be grateful for the struggle. I want you to be grateful for the experience that you have, the ups and downs. But I also want you to be intentional. We don't need to be running our head into the same wall over and over again. That's not what I'm saying. We want to get to an obstacle, analyze it, test it, and overcome it. Right now, I just got off the live stream with the JR72 challenge, the detox challenge members. I'm really, everybody's so excited. The energy is so crazy in there. I do want to extend one last opportunity to you all to join. You'll have until Monday to join. So if you want to join, if you guys have been enjoying our content, maybe you're new to the channel, or if you've been on the fence about joining the challenge, I highly encourage you to join us. We've got hundreds of people in there. The energy is off the wall. And yeah, a month from now, when everybody's ready to go back to school, the members of the JR72 will be completing their process, and they're going to be looking good going back to school, man. So I'm going to put the link for that in the description area and probably in the comment section if you guys want to join. But I did want to just share that with you because we didn't do a Sunday video today, and I wanted to get something out. I've been consistent for the past almost 7 years. I've put out a video every single Sunday for at least 7 years, and I didn't want to end my streak. But I just wanted to do something casual with y'all, man, something different. The weather's beautiful. I'm in Texas. I'm feeling good. I'm ready for the week. And yeah, I would love to see you guys in the challenge. So if you want to drop 20, 30 pounds this month, come join us. If you want to learn some new techniques, if you want to put a tool in your belt, you know what I'm saying? You know how Batman has his tool belt. If you guys want to add another tool to your tool belt, join us. Learn how to detox through the juice. Also, we just launched our herbal blend. We have these amazing herbal teas. We've got a detox tea, a parasite tea, and an appetite suppressant, all designed to help you. So even if you're not doing the juice fasting, if you guys are doing water fasting, these teas are going to be phenomenal. I cannot wait to officially launch them to the full community. But everybody who joins the challenge will get an opportunity to grab them. So anyway, that's all I got for you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening wherever you are. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.